Hello, this is Judy Eletreby from Toronto Metropolitan University, and today we're honored to have our special guest, Yasmine Yehia. How are you, Yasmine?
Hello everyone. ازيك عاملة ايه؟
Alhamdulillah. Yasmine's expertise ranges from regional employer branding to certified training, coach careering, and personal branding. Thank you, Yasmine, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
First of the questions, how can a student get prepared for the employment market early before graduating?
Okay, so we always advise students to start by knowing themselves, by raising their awareness. So raising their awareness around their strengths, their top skills, their personality traits, personality type, and you can do a lot to gain this awareness. So you can go through personality assessments, online tests, sit with a coach, and we will talk about that more, I'm sure, during this podcast. And my top advice is don't wait until you graduate so that you can have experience with corporates. Internship opportunities are very, very important. Trainings are very important. Getting engaged in student activities is extremely important because you work on a lot of projects, you work on a lot of tasks, you play a lot of roles, whether you are the leader of a project, you are a team member, you present something. So you get to know a lot about yourself and your strength and your skills, and also you get to learn through internship opportunities corporate structure, teamwork, reporting into a manager, and so on. These are the skills that you need to build starting from being a student before you graduate, because we see a lot of students, they wait until after graduation so that they can start working on their career. And it's not the right thing to do right now. In Schneider Electric, for example, we receive every few months from 30K to 70K CVs of fresh grads. What's the difference between each CV if you all are fresh grads? It is the kind of investment that you did as a student in order to gain self-awareness and also learn professional skills. So internship opportunities, student activities, projects, freelancing even, attending courses, assessments related to skills and personalities. These are all the things that I would advise any student to do to get prepared for the employment market.
So what sets you aside is basically the extracurricular activities that you do. And based on that question, what are the best way to find and apply for jobs?
Okay, so there is a lot of things that you can do to apply for jobs, but the first step is to really identify the list of companies that you want to work for. Right? In order to be able to, monitor their career website, follow their social media channels, follow their LinkedIn page, to be updated with the job vacancies once they are posted on their LinkedIn or social media channels. So you really need to focus who are the companies that I want to work for. That's one thing. Second thing is the career fairs. So today we're attending the career fair in the university, right?
Yeah.
So, and we are all here, HR teams, recruiters, talent acquisition teams. So attend career fairs, attend career summits, make sure that you are networking with the teams, working in the companies that you want to work for, ask them for job opportunities, for vacancies, for internship opportunities, and so on. So these are the two, advices that I would give in how to apply or find a job.
Okay, along with that, how can a student decide which career job to choose after graduating? What do you think they should consider about thinking about such a big deal or such a huge thing to consider for their whole career?
Yeah. Okay, so this is exactly the role that a career coach play, okay? But I can also tell you what to do even if you did not sit with a career coach. So in order to be able to be satisfied in a career, okay, is something, and to be successful in a career is something else. Okay, so in order to be successful in a career, I need to have the right skills and the right experience and knowledge. Okay, but being successful does not mean I am satisfied. So the perfect scenario is to be successful and happy or satisfied. So in order to be satisfied, I need to understand my career personality. I need to understand my career interest. I need to understand my motivated skills. And motivated skills means, after graduating, you will find yourself having a lot of skills, but not necessarily feeling happy using all those skills. So I'll give you an example. You probably learn during, college years to present, but not everyone enjoys presentations. Okay? So this means it's not a motivated skill.
Sure.
Okay? Motivated skill means a skill that if I built my career based on, I'd be very happy and naturally motivated in my job because I'm using a skill that I'm enjoying. Okay? So it's very, very important to identify those motivated skills in order to, to be able to enjoy my career. And the last thing is the career values. So career values means what you value having in a job and in an employer. So I'll give you another example. What if you are you have a very active social life and you do appreciate work-life balance a lot, and then you got hired in a company that appreciates people who work extra working hours or working during the weekend? Would you be satisfied? So it's very, very important to also identify what are my career values. What do I value the most in my career, in my job, and in the company that I'm going to work for? And it's very, very important to ask those kind of questions in an interview. So the company does not only interview you, you also interview the company, by the way. It's like, what are the core values? What do you value in an employee? And you need to assess whether those values are matching your values or not. Now, with a career coach, the career coaching journey, it's exactly, where we assess and identify those things. What is your career personality type? Because each one of us has a career personality type. Someone who is artistic is someone is different than someone who is maybe more practical into numbers, right? So we assess the career personality type, we assess the career interest, we assess the career motivated skills and career values. So you need to know those things to be able to choose your right job.
Sure. Since you've mentioned the word career coaching a couple of times, what is career coaching and how can career coach help someone pursue their career journey?
It's exactly what we've been describing right now. So a career coach is someone who studied lots of assessments and the right way to ask questions, okay, and a very structured process to be able to assess with you those four things that I've just mentioned: career personality type, career interest, motivated skills, and career values, and also who can give you instructions or a structured way to be able to explore the market, what kind of careers are in the market, and also to map what you learned about yourself and what you learned about the market and come up with the perfect career for you. So this is at the level of, a fresh grad or a student, because a career coach can also do a lot of other things, like, what if I entered already a career and I'm not feeling satisfied or happy and I want to shift careers? What are my options? And what is the action plan that I need to work on, and so on. A career coach can also advise you or give you also a structured way to identify the gap or the development areas that you need to work on in order to land your dream job after graduation. Because, again, you learn some skills during college years, but of course there are other skills that you need to learn in order to be a shining star, as we say, in a job. So a career coach can also identify those areas of development with you so that you can work on them first so that you can land your dream job. So a career coach is someone who is really, really experienced in those kind of structured processes, and also equipped with a lot of assessment tools to use in order to come up with the answers of those things.
But how can we know who's a good career coach and who's not?
Okay, a very, very important and key question that you need to ask, okay, if this career coach is accredited or not. Because we are seeing on social media a lot of people, calling themselves coaches, okay? But an accredited coach, so there are 4 or 5 top schools in Egypt that certifies coaches. And there are zillions of other schools that also certifies coaches. The difference between the accredited ones and the non-accredited ones only few schools are accredited from the ICF, International Coaching Federation, okay, to certify coaches who are accredited. These are the professional coaches that are really equipped and, you know, experienced to work with you and work with you in this structure process that I just mentioned. So you really need to ask the coach you are approaching, are you accredited from the ICF or not? Did you get certified from an accredited school or not? This is a very, very key question. Something else that I'd advise, so a lot of career coaches, they are not coming from an HR background. The best ones are coming from an HR background because they do have a lot of insights from the employment market because they already worked as HR people, HR teams. So they know for sure, you know, everything about corporates. So it's also good to choose someone who is coming from an HR background and then got certified as a career coach.
Okay, thank you so much, Yasmine, for being with us today.
Thank you.
This was Judy Eletreby from TMU, and thank you for tuning in.